Spill the Showers 2021 nominees, MicroMacro Crime City. What is it about? Coming up.
Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Meeple University. Welcome to our review video, and this time we're excited to share you MicroMacro Crime City. So the game has been announced recently as Spill the Showers 2021 nominees. It will be announced, well, by the time of recording anyway, it will be announced soonish in a few months.
In the coming months.
Yeah, in the coming months. So what we think about it? Let's get to the table first and show you what it's about and what we think.
So this is the poster from MicroMacro, and it shows a full, it's a very large poster.
Yep.
And in these little cute black and white drawings, it shows a full city. And it's not a capture in time, it's a capture in many time periods. And what we're ultimately doing, there are...
I'm going to just straight zoom in so you can see a little bit better out of this white sea of paper.
Yep. And so this is all about solving cases. So there's 16 different cases. This is the introductory one here. So we'll just show you the first couple of cards of this so you get the hang of it without spoiling any of the non-introductory scenarios. And it's all about finding things on this drawing and solving a mystery or a crime, because it is a crime city. So the introductory case here is...
So cute. It's the top hat.
Yes, it's the top hat. And so you flip a card over and it tells you a little bit of story. This guy who used to have a hat and looked very stylish with his carrot nose now doesn't have a hat. And so you've got to try to work out what's going on. And it leads you through solving it. So the first one here is find the pub. And so you have a look all over this picture until you can find a pub. And you need the sorts of...
And this is a cooperative game, of course.
Yes. And so the sorts of clues that lead you to what is a pub. Of course, you're looking for a building that has beer and wine on the door. And so, we found the pub. And look, there he is out the front, missing his hat. And so then once you've found the pub, you would flip this over and it would tell you where the pub is, and then it would tell you a little bit more of the story.
In this case, it is G2, so there's a reference there on the top corner. So as you can see here, I'm just going to just...
Grids of the map here.
Yeah, grids of map. So there, and then under there. So G2, that's correct. That's the pub.
Pretty broad squares that you're looking for, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then it leads you to the next part of the story, and it says he remembers having his hat when he was at the sausage stand. And so it directs you to go and find the sausage stand. And, we'll reveal that one as well, just because you get the swing of the game. The sausage stand is over here. And you can see there's the same guy with his hat. So that's where we say it's not a capture in time. The full story of him going from having a hat here to not having a hat here is solved somewhere in the middle. And as it leads you through the stories, you go and you'll find out what happens to his hat, you'll find out where it ended up, and so on. And that's the bulk of the game.
Yeah.
This introductory scenario is quite straightforward. We've played through several more scenarios than that, and
it gets harder and harder.
They take you all over the map.
Yeah. And it gets harder and harder, of course. This is just as Tarrant says, it's just introductory. So what do you think, Tarrant?
I enjoy it. I think it's a very fun activity. I think it is, the illustration's very simple, but they're very cute. And the cases we've looked at, I have enjoyed following things around the map. It's sort of, you find the first thing and then you've got to look in the vicinity for what the next thing is. And you've got to use some intuition on what links you to different places, as well as finding lots of little clues. And it's very
intuitive.
Yeah, it's very cute that way. It's very nice puzzles that way.
And I know that Tarrant is really good at that sort of thing, solving puzzle, finding clues. That's just a Tarrant thing. We play a lot of escape room type of games. So when I found out about this, I immediately attracted to it. Okay, it sounds like something I would like, and it looks really cute and different. So here we are. I really enjoyed this as well. We played a few scenarios, as you said, and we, it gets harder and harder, but the challenge of trying to find things in here and like, oh, yeah, this one, oh, yeah, that one. Like, I feel like I'm helping as well in this one because, you just kind of like, where's Wally? But it is, there's a purpose to it rather than just like, where's Wally?
Yeah,
and,
it is very much in that style.
Yeah.
Which I think is, if there's a negative thing to say about this, it's that it's not a game. It's packaged up in a game box, but let's be clear, this is not a board game.
But hang on, what is a game? What is it if it's not a game?
Well, this is not a game. This is a puzzle.
A puzzle. Okay, got it. Yeah.
This is a Where's Wally book, or this is a For Eagle Eyes Only book. It takes me back to a lot of those fun, visual puzzle books that I had when I was growing up. But there's nothing in here that resembles
a game.
Now
this is again, I think we've talked about this in our other video. What was that? Do you remember?
I remember we did a vlog once. We sort of philosophically talked about what's a puzzle and what's a game, and how cooperative games work that way. And in that one, we were speaking about Vital Lacerda's CO2, a little bit heavier than this.
Yes.
That is that you have so much of the information at the start of the game. The game doesn't throw very much at you, so it felt more puzzle. This one is just a puzzle. It's
right. So what do you think? Like, you let us know what you think. Game, puzzle. For me, it doesn't matter. Whatever it's called, we enjoy it. And that's the end of the story, whether it's a game or a puzzle.
I do enjoy it. I don't think it should be in the Spiel des Jahres.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because Spiel des Jahres is kind of like a game.
It should be a game. And, I mean, I know Exit was nominated a couple of years ago as well.
Exit the Game?
Exit the Game was nominated. At
At
least that has a time limit on it. But Exit is a puzzle as well, really.
Yeah, but they're all a game. Like, I think this is like a discussion about other things now, not just macro. And there's, where's the fine line? I mean, these days there's more and more ideas and more different things coming up. There's a game, don't shoot me when I say it, there's a game called Last Message. We did we try like a sample of it. It's not out yet at this time. Is that a game or is it a puzzle?
That one's a game because it's a party game. It's a clue. It's a clue-giving game.
Okay, again, solved by Tarrant. Tarrant's like very specific. But what do you think? I mean, you could agree with us. You can agree with Tarrant. I know that some of you probably agree with Tarrant. That's okay. It is probably right. But for me, it doesn't matter. A game, puzzle, activity, whatever you call it, we enjoy it. And this is a really good puzzle game puzzle that we both enjoy doing cooperatively. As long as you, obviously, if you look at this, there's a lot of things here. It comes with, I think, a little magnifying glass, like a square one, I think. And you just look at it and make sure you have, obviously, like bright light, and everyone has got clear access for it.
Yeah.
So that's a MicroMacro. What do you think? Have you played it? This is not brand new, so some of you would have probably played it. Let us know what you think. And if you find this video useful, please help us by hitting that like button. And subscribe to us if you haven't already done so. We do things like review, how to play, like with the Oath and so on, live playthrough every weekend. And hit that notification bell so you get notification when we have new videos. I'm also on Instagram, so you can follow me there. And I always try to be informative as well on what's coming out. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye.